right, viewers all over the world, here with me again is Evangelist Benjamin, the Biafra evangelist. Biafra evangelist, it's been a while. So how's everything?
I give God the praise.
All right, let's go straight to what is trending now, Biafra evangelist. It is reported that Afenifere also demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to immediately release Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu detention is political. For how long will they keep on detaining Nnamdi Kanu without releasing the young man to go and visit his family? Evangelist Ben Esnachin, let me have your reaction on that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night and good evening wherever you are watching us from. I remember my humble self, that Biafran evangelist. And as I speak to you, I love what is going on. Afenifere has finally come out and they have aired their own point of view, demanding for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, it's good that everybody is airing it up now to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, confirming that the young man was innocent of what he was forcefully accused and forcefully detained. Now, listen and listen good. You know, there is an adage that says, I've forgotten the way they put it. Yes, a fairy. So that the federal government of Nigeria will not say that nobody speak, that did not hear. Ohaneze has spoken, as they say. Some leaders in the east, even the elders, the chiefs have spoken. Political people in Nigeria have spoken. The youth have spoken. Our women, our mothers have spoken. We, the Biafrans, have spoken to the federal government. Somebody you call a terrorist, you call him a terrorist leader, and you kidnapped him. And ever since you kidnapped him, instead of the terrorism to come down, the thing multiply times 21 than ever before. Then who is the terrorist? Do you know how many commanders that was killed in Borno State just 3-4 days ago? Do you know how many soldiers? Was it the same man that killed them? The man that is in the custody of your detention, is it the one? Or is it the one that is carrying out the atrocity that is still going on in the east? Or is it the one that is still carrying on the one that is going on in the west here? The 10 Boko Haram that we are practicing on how to bomb the west here, is this Nnamdi Kanu that sent them or that sponsor them? The ISWAP, the Wakawara, you call them, or Al-Qaeda and the rest. Who are the sponsors? Is it Nnamdi Kanu? I am asking. Since 2021, you have kidnapped this young man, detained him illegally. Nigeria is not getting better, rather, it's going worse. So I don't see the reason why this man should be detained or should be continue staying with the DSS, not having his freedom, even up till now.
All right,
so Afenifere has spoken and they have aired their own point of view. And I believe
Evangelist Ben, honest and but the apex body of Igbos demanded for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Up till now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu refused to release Nnamdi Kanu. The number 6 man in Nigeria, Benjamin Kanu, also urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Till date, he has not done that. Senator Abaribe did the same thing. Rocha Sokorocha, Bianca Ojukwu, the list going on and on. Do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will listen to the Yoruba's apex body, the Afenifere, and release Nnamdi Kanu?
I am not Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am the Biafran evangelist, Igbo man. Let me tell you this.
But now that his people have also
excuse me, now that his people have spoken to him, that is why I use the adage that I used before. You understand me? So in all the diaspora now, they have spoken to him. And they have told him, and they have warned him, they have advised him. His own brother, his own elders have told him the needful to do. Because Nnamdi Kanu is never a Nigerian politician. Neither has he ever participated in any of their political positions. or in any political party. He has never, so they cannot use him to play politics, and they can never be used as one. You get it? And like they said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu missing. I said again, and I'm repeating it again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot miss. He can never miss. If he do miss, federal government will produce him.
All right, Biafra evangelist. Now I remain the Ariwas to ask for the demand of to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The honest people have asked, Afenifere have asked for the release of Mazi Nnamdi. Maybe the president is waiting for the Ariwas to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think the
How do
Ariwas
you
will do that?
expect Ariwa, the Fulanis, to come and ask president to leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when the Fulanis are the one that kidnapped him? They collaborated with the kidnappers in Kenya. The former president of Kenya, because that man too is a kidnapper. That is why they use a kidnapper to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a kidnapper like him. And they collided together in his country, and the Fulanis in his country, because he himself is a Fulani kidnapper. And they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu too. How do you expect a kidnapper like them to ask for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Look at what this man said. The Ahmad said. Do you know what he said? He said anybody agitating for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a swan. Do you know what that means? Monkey where they go, where no know anything. They speak when a leader is talking.
All right.
Stop training his child. Look at them there. Turn this camera and see them. They are breaking all over. And you are comparing yourself with Mazi Nnamdi. You are talking in the case in the matter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Monkey like you, an idiot. In your generation, did you have anybody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can you ever produce such? In your lineage, even the lineage to come, your generation to come. If not, that Nigeria is a corrupt country, it's a corrupt nation, whereby they don't follow things that are not organized, well organized. You supposed to stand as an aid, not to talk of the former.
The Afenifere people have also asked the federal government and the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Kanu arrest was a political arrest and a political detention. Now, MC Dwemeka, do you think that now that the apex body of the Yoruba spoken, do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes, of course. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do the needful and release that young man and let that man go and enjoy his day life. I know Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a politician. He might want to use him to play politics, but I felt that it would be so dangerous on his own part because this is how Boko Haram, the rest of them, started in the north. If the young man has stayed under the custody of DSS for how many years now, it is high time for him to release, though it's not the one that kidnapped him. It is this Fulani agenda, the hatred they have against Igbo. Because what Gumi has been doing, what he has said, what the some people in Southwest have been doing, and they go scot-free, an Igbo man will do, they will send the Igbo man to prison. So for me, if you say the Igbo man, they belong to Nigeria, they are part of Igbo, they should release him as Nnamdi Kanu. Let that young man have his freedom.
All right, MC Dwemeka, now the Afenifere people have also had their voices because the honest ND, but the apex body of the Igbo have also spoken to, pleaded with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even the sixth in command, in the person of Benjamin Kalu, also asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Senator Abaribe did the same thing, and every other Igbo leaders, also Rochas Okorocha did the same thing. But it seems the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a deliberate act, or maybe he's waiting for 2026 or peradventure towards the end of 2027 for him to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, maybe for political reason, or you just use that to make the southeastern people to have that belief that he have the south people in his own agenda. Do you really think? What do you think might be the problem? What do you think might stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu from releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Let's set the record straight. All eyes on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We know that you are not the one that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be held responsible for it. Because everything has put in place. Everybody has played his card. both your Highness say, you just said it now that Afenifere have also said their own. The court have done the justice that they should release that young man. Everything is at the hands of President Ahmed Tinubu. Nnamdi Kanu should not be used to play politics in Nigeria. Release that young man, let that young man go and have his freedom. Because the last time I checked, since he was being arrested, since he was being kidnapped from Kenya and behold with the Nigeria DSS, security is getting worse. As I speak to you, I just said it just now that 21 army commanders were slaughtered in Borno State. So many evil activities have been happening in Nigeria. So why still holding Nnamdi Kanu if you cannot even justify? Because as it is now, Nigeria government cannot prove that this young man that Buhari claimed that is a terrorist, they cannot prove it. No proof. So if you don't have proof to prove that this young man is a terrorist, this young man, what you have accused him for, it is the high time to let him go. You can see the Frederick that was being also taken to court, Igbo man, a chief in Lagos here. You can see the court, they dismiss it because Lagos State could not provide an evidence to back it up that the man said the man is a terrorist, just because the man made a statement that if Igbos cannot be protected in Lagos, he will not have any option to invite the IPOC member to come and secure the Igbos. And Lagos State government took it upon themselves before that general election and took this man to court. But the man stayed in the court over a year. And now the judge is a Yoruba judge that delivered the judgment. So Lagos State government does not have an evidence of 9 charges they lay against this young man. And they squander the case against this Mr. Chief Frederick. So what am I saying in essence is that what is good for the ganja is good, also good for this thing. What the Nigeria government are doing to Igbo is unfair. If really you want them to be in this country, treat Igbo man the way you treat Fulani. Treat Igbo man the way you treat Yoruba man. For Gumi to make that kind of statement and up to now, GSS have not invited him, is something that we should be worried about.
All right, it's a very fine place to live it. MC the Omeka, thank you for speaking in this wonderful platform. All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So let me have your reaction concerning what Evangelist Benjamin just said now. The topic of this morning is the Afenifere demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will listen to the Afeniferes and release Nnamdi Kanu?
Of course, he should. He should. Any sensible person, any wise person will ask for release of Nnamdi Kanu because nobody knows why he is still detained. He was discharged and acquitted. When a person is discharged and acquitted, you let him go home. Nnamdi Kanu, everybody, even the whole world, know that he's not a terrorist. He's simply a freedom fighter. He has never shoot gun, and even his people, even when he was making that movement in the east, you will see his followers. Nobody was, they will only accompany him, and he was fighting for freedom. So a Afenifere leader asked for his release. He would say, right, because he's a wise man. I think Mr. President should not only listen, he should release Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, sir. Now, the apex body of the Igbos, the Honest and Igbo, have also asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, to release Nnamdi Kanu. The number 6 man, Kalu Benjamin, Senator Baribe, Rochas Okorocha, Bianca Ojukwu, which is the Minister for Foreign Affairs, now that the Afenifere has also asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will also ignore his own people, the Afeniferes, or is waiting for the Ariwas to also call for the also demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu before he release Nnamdi Kanu? Or perhaps maybe the president is waiting for 2026 or maybe towards the end of 2027 in order for him to release Nnamdi Kanu?
I don't think that the Mr. President is working for Ariwas. He's not a slave to Ariwas. He's leader of all Nigerians, including Ariwas. And I can say the half of Nigeria have asked for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Even so many Hausans in the north have asked for the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
So what is stopping? What made the president not to release this very young man for how many years? Since 2021, Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS.
That's the question. Because you ask me, is he waiting for Arewas? He shouldn't wait.
Maybe he should. That is why I'm asking. Maybe he's waiting for the Ariwa because the Oneze have spoken, no response. The Afenifere have spoken, no response. It's only remain the Ariwas. Okay, maybe the Joe will also add their voices as well. Now that the two majority ethnic group have spoken, the president refused to release Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe he's waiting for Ariwas. But when the Ariwas now spoke, maybe we should call. Maybe we should also plead for the Ariwas to speak and also ask Mr. President to release Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe Mr. President will listen to the Ariwas voice.
I don't think that Igbos should plead with Arewas to ask for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It's not, they are not begging for his release. The young man, the court have released him. Let him go. This one we are saying maybe president is waiting. He doesn't wait for anybody. I don't think that there is anybody that is commanding Tinubu. Tinubu has taken so many decisions in Nigeria. Nobody cough. When he removed subsidy, what did the people do? Nothing. When he increased the price of even this food, now data, who is talking? Nobody is saying anything. When you go to market now and buy a bag of rice, 90,000, 80,000, nobody is talking. So that's reform bill. He has decided. So as a leader, he's taking decision to do many things, and those things are being done. Even nobody is even protesting for anything in Nigeria.
All right, sir.